Scorpio, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of October 2024. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see. Scorpio. Man, these kids are wild today. What is going on out there? The overall energy for the reading, the Page of Pentacles. Okay. There's not a lot of movement here from an energetic standpoint. Yes, from a physical standpoint, I feel like you're trying to just kind of take it slow, take it as it comes. Quite the light movement from the surface. But starting off the reading, you get the Temperance card crossed by the Knight of Cups. You have invested your energy a lot in a particular direction for quite a minute here. And it's your heart, basically. It's energy of love that's been going out in a direction here. In your... Excuse me. What? In your focus, the Lovers, yeah, there's a connection here that shows up for sure. In the recent past, the Hangman, a lot of standing still energy, which that kind of indicates the fact that you've been just going with the flow for quite a minute here, you know, through this experience. In your Strength, the Ace of Cups, there's a lot of love in this reading, a lot of energy of love here that's shown up. And it's freaking amazing. It's beautiful. Now, in the immediate future, the Six of Swords, slowly but surely potentially walking away from something here that no longer serves you. Supporting this reading, the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. You're showing up quite strong, independent. So I'm not sure how this love applies in the physical. In the energetical, yeah, it's the whole scene is filled with it. In the physical, I don't know. I kind of see you doing your thing by yourself here. You know? Where there could be some focus on yourself a lot at this moment in time. You know? So I'm not sure what's up. But the energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Four of Wands, that's the thing. Commitment, commitment, commitment. You know, it's all over the map. In the... I think now I understand those comments of go take care of those yelling children. I'm like, I can't. They're not mine. They're the neighbors. You know, I don't have... Man, they are going nuts today. It's okay. It usually takes like half hour and then they're off to bed all day or something. But anyways, for your hopes and fears, the Ace of Wands, there is something you're planning to do or you're wanting to do here in terms of, and I feel like it's coming from this energy of love. So towards this commitment, potentially, there's a desire to open up to it, to bring something to it. I don't know. For the potential outcome, the Page of Wands. Yeah, you're just not rushing through it. You know, you're feeling all the feelings, you're doing your thing, but there's no pushing just because it feels good and it feels like, oh my God, I'm feeling it. Oh, okay, let's go grab it all, you know, or something. No, nothing like that. You're just going with the flow. Okay, it feels good. Great. I'm all for it. Let's do this, you know, but there's no pushing to it. Let's clarify. Let me do the Page of Pentacles. Oh, too many. The Three of Cups in reverse, the Empress, the Temperance card, the Judgment card. What is going on here? There's some shifts that are happening within a connection tied up to you. But I feel like the shift is actually within you, not within the connection. And then within the connection, it kind of falls onto the connection because you're shifting. It's your perspective that's shifting. It's your way of approaching the connection that's shifting, which in turn is going to change or shift this connection to make it look like something else. Let's do the Temperance card. Or feel like something else. For the Temperance, you get the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Hierophant. That's the thing. It almost feels like the more it grows in the energetical, the more distance there is in the physical, or something like that. Like you're pulling away in the physical, or there they are. I don't know. There's a sense of stretching apart, and then in the energetical at the same time it's coming together stronger. So I'm not sure I understand what the fuck is going on here, but okay. Is it one of those, you know, the distance makes the heart grow fonder, maybe? I don't know. Boys, look, take it easy. For the Knight of Cups, you get the Six of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords. It's two very opposite things that are happening here. And it's quite confusing. Which it shouldn't be confusing, but that's how it's showing up on your end in terms of it's confusing the hell out of you. How can things pull apart in the physical and grow so strong in the energetical? And that's where the confusion lies. And can you start working on accepting that instead of being confused by that? And I know it's going to be hard. I know it's going to be a hard one because it's opposite. It's contradicting, right? How can I accept that? They don't match. They don't go together. They're contradicting each other. You know, these two notions. Yeah, that's the point. That's the point. There's something to be learned here, but only when you fall into that place of acceptance over it. Because right now you're in that place of confusion, and that doesn't help. It actually makes things worse. For you, in terms of understanding what's really at play here. Let's do the Lovers. In your focus, the Five of Cups, the Lovers, the Ace of Wands. And I get it. I get why. I feel like you're going through the experience of acceptance. That even if things do play out from an energetical perspective in the physical, they might actually play out the opposite of what you're feeling. And I feel like that's the struggle here. I kind of get the sense that you were in this place before in terms of accepting that things do happen in that way sometimes, but something pulled you back into this. And you're back. You're feeling like you're back at square one. How the fuck do I accept that? That I love someone, but in the physical, they're not even there. Or, you know, something nasty's happening that's contradicting what I feel. And it's just fucking duality, man. You know, where daylight and night happen at the same time. And that's where the desire comes to get. Because from an energetic standpoint, because it's growing so much, it kind of makes you feel like in the physical, then you would have to approach the situation, right? Makes sense. This is growing, so it pushes me into doing this. No, it doesn't. That's just our interpretation of it. Just because we feel something doesn't mean we have to do something about it, especially after analyzing the whole physical circumstance of it. If that thing is unhealthy for me, but I care for it deeply, I'm not going to come close to it. Fuck that shit. I'm going to care for you from the distance, way over there, because I know this is not good for me. You know what I mean? And it's very hard to get to that point, but I feel like that's where you're trying to get with this one. Or that's what this experience is here for, to teach you that. Let's do the Hangman in the recent past. The Five of Swords, the Emperor, the Tower. Something happened. Something happened here. And I see you believing with everything you got that you're actually letting this happen. That you're You're kind of like, I'm just standing still. I'm not interfering with this. I'm just going to let it happen. I'm just going to feel the feels and it's fine. But you're not. You're actually very engaged with this energy. So I see this tower falling. I see you in there kind of trying to pick up the pieces, put it back together or something. While you say, I'm just going to let it fall. I'm not doing anything. You got involved with the pieces of that tower. You didn't let it just fall. Let's do the Ace of Cups in your strength. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Seven of Cups. See, because in theory, you know what's up. You keep on coming back every time you kind of slip away from the point of this lesson, which means that could mean you're starting to overthink things. You're starting to get lost in the ideas of the mind there. You're bringing it back to you. You have the tendency to go off the path of this lesson. And then you kind of remember, like, hold on, I got to pull all of the energy back towards me and my own self-care and, taking care of myself here. And I see you doing that. I also see you bringing in the energy of the connection that you have with whoever this is. So even though you may say, oh, it's about me, you're also saying it's about me and it's about this connection as well. Which, okay. That's not a proper putting yourself first kind of an energy, which that is what that wants to be, Because if it's about you and it's about the connection as well, then take all of the connections you're connected to. Bring them all in. Well, I don't have room. Well, then is it about you? Or is it about you and your focus towards the pieces of that tower? Because if it's about you and the connection that you're connected to many things and many people. Bring them all in that energy of self-care and self-love. Let's see you do it from being surrounded by so much energy of so many connections, Six of Swords in the immediate future. You get the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Cups. I mean, no. That's the typical response, when you can't figure it out and you can't accept that two opposite things can happen at the same time. Your solution is to just walk away from what you're feeling, to just tell yourself, don't feel that anymore. You're still gonna feel that, first of all. Second of all, you're harming yourself because you're telling yourself that you're not allowed to do something, that what you're doing is wrong, that, something that's so natural. For example, feeling something about a situation. The acceptance part is actually saying, feel that, and also accept that things may happen in a very different way in the physical than what you're actually feeling. The solution to that is not necessarily to tell yourself that what you're feeling is wrong, because it's never wrong. The heart feels and it's going to feel. You can't tell it, don't feel, you suck, heart. I mean, you can, but it's counteractive. It's not going to help you. It's going against yourself there. For the Nine of Pentacles and the supportive energies, you get the Page of Wands, the Sun, the King of Swords. See, you know what's up. You know how to bring yourself back into clarity, back into balance, back into all of that. And that's exactly what you're trying to do. As I said, every time you kind of fall off and not... I get the sense that you're circling around this lesson that needs to be learned from here. And sometimes, and you may try certain things. You may try, okay, I'm just going to tell my heart to not feel what it feels. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to stand still even though I'm not. I'm just going to do all sorts of things. I'm going to try. And every time you try something and it doesn't feel like it's the best solution for you, that's where you kind of bring yourself back into balance. So you have that ability. You are doing that. You know how to do that, that means, So I'm glad that you have that to bring yourself. It's almost like, okay, this You're on this path and you're formed by many, many pieces, and one piece falls off, and it's like, oh, I know how to get it back and bring it into the whole, you know? So that's exactly what you're doing here. You try this method, one piece goes there to try that. Wasn't the best. Okay, let me grab that back and let's proceed. You try this one piece, so think of it that way. And it is a you know, trial and error kind of a method here, because you're not going to accept from the get-go. It's impossible. We're humans. We function from the mind. It doesn't make sense that I feel this, but in the physical, it's something else. How the fuck do I accept that both can happen at the same time? I'm never going to do it from the beginning, you know? I would have to question it before and try all sorts of things to justify what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling at the same, you know? So there's going to be quite the methods to this until you get there. For the Four of Wands and the hidden energies, you get the Justice card, the Moon, the Nine of Swords. You keep on focusing on the connection here. You keep on being pulled in focusing on how to make the connection work. The connection involves somebody else. You cannot do that yourself, you know? So that piece that's going there to do that, pull it back and say, stay here, chill piece that wants to do that. You gotta chill. We're not gonna go there, you know? Because, again, remind yourself constantly, and then the result of that is stress. Oh, it's not working out. No, it's not going to work out, because you're trying to fix a situation that involves two energies, yours and somebody else's. And if they don't participate in that, you're trying one to fix two. You can't. It's never going to happen. You know? From a mind perspective, of course I can. I can fix 10 at once. Okay, but not here. Not from an energetic standpoint, no. So you keep on trying, being pulled there to fix the connection or something in the connection. It's like you're not going to do it on your own. You need the participation of the other energy. For the Ace of Wands, you get the Magician, the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. This is you kind of holding yourself back here, because there's almost like an urgency to it. Like, no, I got to do something about it. You don't understand. I got to do something about it. What can you do? You're basically telling me what I'm trying to come up with a solution where my action is going to fix a situation in which somebody else is involved. So you're kind of trying to do something for them too. Your action to cover their lack of action or whatever the case. And no, it's not gonna happen. There's a why are you going in that direction? You were doing so well here, you know, with trying to keep it balanced, trying to keep it steady, and then you keep on pushing in the direction of I gotta fix the connection. You can't by yourself. Not by yourself. Let's do the Page of Wands for the potential outcome. The King of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. Okay, you're finally chilling. You're very passionate about it. It's like, chill. I get it, but hold on. You're finally chilling and understanding that, yeah, this is an equal give and take. This is a two-way street. There's two energies here. Both have to participate in order for something to be done here. You know, the more that one is going to try to do something for both energies, the bigger the disappointment or the ooh kinds of energies. And I don't think you want that. You're already fighting against that. But I can see your passion about it. Very, very passionate about it. But also falling ultimately into the understanding of equal give and take. So as you struggle here a little bit with I gotta go fix for both, you actually eventually fall, even with that whole passion and fire in there, into the understanding of chill. This is about two-way streets. This is about equal give and take. This is about two energies coming in to work on a two energy connection. You know what I mean? So you fall into that acceptance. That's the first step into the acceptance of more, like bigger picture acceptance. You know, you're not there yet. That's the first step though. It's with little ones that you get to the big one. Okay. Let me see what the universe has. Whew. The Two of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Devil. Why is there disappointment here? There's a sense of disappointment over things. Oh, because you're in this place where you want to do something about something, but you're waiting for them to show up too, and they're not. And when they're not, you're disappointed because you're expecting them to. There's expectation tied up to them showing up in a certain way, them doing this, them doing that. Again, your focus is a lot on that connection on them. And you do seem to have these pockets here and there that get you into that place of, hold on, it's about me here. I got to take care about me and bringing that energy back in. Because you do have the tendency, especially here on this part, to fall a lot onto the connection, onto them. And those are not great energies for you. Because that's not what this lesson is about. You know, this lesson is about acceptance, not expectation. Which those two are quite opposite as well. So it's like you got a lot of duality playing out in this reading. But yeah, I'm sure you'll figure it out. For some reason, you're slipping into the trap of focusing on something outside of yourself, which is this connection in this case. But let's do the Native Spirit Oracle. Medicine bag. All right. For the medicine bag, for the card meaning, gather your resources, be discerning. Vast inner power is growing in your life. Step back and let it grow. There are times to shine brightly for all to see, and there are also times to choose carefully who sees your true self. Choose wisely. Do not make hasty decisions. If it doesn't feel right, hold back. You're protected from any less than positive outside influences. Your capacity and potential are growing in leaps and bounds. Your native spirit wants you to know. It's traditional in indigenous cultures to carry a medicine bag or medicine bundle as a form of protection and also as a way to access your personal power through the sacred objects that are held there. The items in the medicine bag each contain potent qualities that allow one's abilities to magnify and also help one commute with the Creator. As your power grows, take time to protect it. Just as you protect a seedling in the early months and then later, once it's an established tree, it can withstand the storms of time. Protect your growing power and it will become as mighty as an ancient oak. The journey. Consider obtaining or creating your own medicine bag or bundle. Put objects in it that are meaningful to you and make you feel strong and vital whenever you look at them or hold them. Traditionally, one's medicine bag was not worn for display, but often hidden from view or kept in a sacred place. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.